Oscar winner Warren Beatty is a Hollywood legend, and he's back in a very big way with his first movie in 15 years, writing, producing, directing, and starring in Rules Don't Apply. Beatty plays Howard Hughes, the billionaire businessman and movie mogul who helped make or break careers during Hollywood's golden age. Take a look.
These guys want to have a face-to-face meeting with me and then be able to say I'm crazy, and then I'll have to give up control of TWA to them. It's just...
Well, maybe you'd teach him a lesson if you just gave it to him.
Then they could sue me for a whole lot of money, and then they may come after my daddy's company, and so I really can't afford to let them make me some kind of a psychiatric case. I would leave this country and never come back. I'd leave this country and never come back. I'd leave this country and never come back. You know?
I think he says it one more time, actually, too.
Two more times.
Two more times. Warren, it's great to see you.
And good to see you, too.
It really is. Normally, I would say welcome back to an actor like you, but I would generally say that to someone who kind of went off not by their own choosing, who fell into disfavor in Hollywood. The opposite is true for you. You kind of went out of the public eye, and you correct me if I'm wrong, because life was just too great to stop living.
That's right.
Tell me about it.
Well, the most important thing that's best thing that's ever happened to me was Annette and having 4 kids. I like to joke that they are my 4 small Eastern European countries, and we negotiated, you know. But, you know, I've never made a lot of movies. I always have kind of had something in the back of my mind, and then finally I guess I have to face facts and get around and do it.
Let me talk about this film, and I think you will want me to say right off the bat that this is not a biopic. This is not
absolutely
a movie about Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that off the box right now. How do you describe it?
Howard Hughes, of course, is an important character in it, but no, it's not a biopic at all. It's more about Hollywood that I came to, you know, 10,000 years ago, 1958, and the movie thematically, I think, relates a lot to what I think we'd have to call American sexual puritanism that kind of pervaded in the 1950s, and then with the rise of feminism and other factors started to kind of break loose.
Just to drive home the point, you said this to the New York Times, quote, "Stop calling it a Howard Hughes movie. Call it a movie about Hollywood in 1958, old Hollywood, Warren Beatty's Hollywood, Warren Beatty's old Hollywood, or old Warren Beatty's Hollywood." Tell me about Warren Beatty's old Hollywood.
I think old Warren Beatty's Hollywood. I was impressed, and I was, you know, I was kind of young, and I got lucky.
Several times from what I heard.
Oh, no, I'm good. Don't go there. But I had a great director on the first movie I did, Kazan, who not only did I pick up a lot about directing, he was, I picked up a lot about producing. And so when I went out there, I was very lucky to be kind of welcomed by some people that might seem from another time.
So as a guy who's in the later part of his 70s, what do you want your role to be in the business now, in Hollywood now? I don't mean a movie role, I mean in the larger community of Hollywood.
I always have an idea in the back of my mind, and I always try to avoid going to work. But I'm leading a very nice life with my marriage and my children.
You can't talk about where you are in life now without talking about Annette. This is the first time I think you direct her in a movie. Is that true?
It's the first time I've directed her.
Yeah.
It's not the first time she's directed me, but yeah.
What was it like?
Well, I think there's no better actress alive than Annette. And you should see a movie that she made called 20th Century Women. She's very, very good.
Do you think in some ways, Warren, your marriage, was it 25 years now? Mm-hmm. Do you think you surprised a lot of people in Hollywood? That people expected it to go the way of some other high-profile Hollywood marriages?
It didn't really surprise me. I always felt that I wasn't trying to avoid marriage. I was trying to avoid divorce. I had no doubt when I met Annette that it was time to get married.
What makes it work? What's made it work for 25 years?
Respect.
I read somewhere where you said that it's hard enough for children to grow up with one famous parent.
That's right.
And you are two wildly famous parents.
It is a burden, I think, to have two parents that are well known, and so I completely respect their privacy. You know, I could go on and on and on and on talking about them because they're brilliant and fun, but no, I think it's you got to give them a break, and they have their privacy.
I would imagine one of the great gifts you've ever given them is these past 15 years.
Well, it's a gift to me, and I hope they feel the same.
Let me just end by asking you a little bit. You've always been someone who cared about politics in roles and in life. Have you been following?
Here's my answer to that. It is 3 words. Don't start me.
Don't make me wait 15 more years. Please come back and see us.
Well, if you'll be here, will you wait for 15 years?
Let's shorten the timetable, all right? It'll be good for both of us.
Good to talk
Warren
to you.
Beatty, thank you so much. What a pleasure. Rules don't apply. Hits theaters on November 23rd.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.